Assalamu alaikum, everyone. When I started this channel and when I started traveling, I told myself I would never be a normal, typical guy. Always wanted to do the extreme, the opposite of everything that usual people do. So that's why we come to this video. I took a 15-hour bumpy, back-breaking, arse-breaking, squiggled-up ride from Djibouti to Hargeisa, the capital of the unrecognized state, Somaliland. So this is my journey. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to our next video. Today we're traveling from Djibouti city to Hargeisa in Somaliland. It's about 15 hours overland, across the border, blah blah blah. There's loads of stuff happening. But yeah, so if you want to get the taxi to Hargeisa from Djibouti, it's on Avenue 26 in Djibouti city. You see loads of Somaliland vans, plates, you see them with the plates, they all look like this, by the way. For me, alhamdulillah, my friend Zakaria from the previous video, he helped me out amazingly. He even got me the good price for the cab to Hargeisa. So make sure you don't get scammed. There's always a commissioner who sends you to the driver. The driver gets a fee, the bigger fee, and the commissioner gets the commission fee. So be careful, don't get scammed or caught out. All your bags, like your big bags, will be on the top. So make sure you have a dust cover as well, because they do get dusty. We're literally through dry land, sand, just barren land. It's going to be a beautiful journey, inshallah. So make sure you have a bag cover. Keep all your snacks here as well. There was a bit of a quarrel going on between people, and then they moved me to the front of the seat. So apparently, if you sit in the right back, there's 4 people in that tiny row that I showed you, and they pay way less. I think they pay like 4,000. So if I paid 7,000, so I was brought to the front, but I still had to share it with another person. It was still tight. After a long time of waiting around in Djibouti, trying to find more passengers, we finally left Djibouti to the border. And yeah, as you can see, I'm sharing a seat with another person. So this is going to be my seat for 15 hours. Let's go. Now we're heading to a town called Rawest, which is where the Somaliland and Djibouti border is. So that's where we're heading to cross the border, so passports. So this is the border right now. We're going to cross the border from Djibouti, then we're going to go into Somaliland. So yeah, I'm not going to record the border, of course, because I don't want to get into problems. But yeah, let's go. Inshallah, see you on the other side. So now we finished Djibouti's immigration. We're walking to Somaliland's immigration, which is over there on that far side. There's loads of trucks waiting to pass, whatnot. It's not that secure, but still, I don't want to get caught recording, obviously. It's a nice view though, which I actually want to record, but I had to record the view. It was too beautiful not to record, so I had to film it. If I get caught, I get caught, so I had to record the beautiful view. In the free zone, where no country owns the land. This is the free zone. You can see Somaliland flag in the corner. That's where we're going to head. I know it's a bit dark, but it's going dark. Officially, we're into Somaliland now. They'll just ask quite a few questions. What are you doing? Why are you here? Blah blah blah. It's basic stuff, immigration. Now there's like markets here, everywhere there's markets, food and everything. So we're going to try and exchange some money, inshallah. Let's see. Just got some Somaliland shillings. I exchanged my dollar for Somaliland shillings. I gave her about $4. She gave me about 20,000. She gave me 25,000 Somaliland shillings. That's how it looks. I don't know if it's that good rate, but it wasn't the best rate, because $1 equals to about 10,700 Somaliland shilling, and I gave her 4. She only gave me 25. I know obviously it's the border, so they reduced the price a bit, but I think I got a very bad rate. Yeah, nearly 50. I lost maybe $1.5 off that thing. So yeah, that's the only cash I had. We're gonna exchange it in Hargeisa, inshallah. But yeah, this is how you exchange cash here. Because it's a closed economy, this currency is not valid anywhere outside of Somaliland, even in Somalia. So Yeah, that's why the exchange rate is fake. Whatever you see on the internet is not what it is. So I've just been told from here to Hargeisa it's about 12-13 hours. So we're gonna reach there tomorrow morning, and it's only 7 o'clock. So it's gonna be a long one, and I have literally like half a seat like in the front. But there's like 4 people in the middle row, and there's like 3 people in the back. It is tight. But if you paid extra, so I paid $40. If you paid $80, you'd get like the whole front row to yourself. But our budget traveled a bit too hard, eh? But right now we're just buying a SIM so that we can stay connected. The SIM's about $4, $5. So yeah, that was how much a SIM costs. And a big thank you to the lady who helped me buy the SIM, because I did not have enough cash on me, and she was very amazing. She lent me like nearly $1.5. She didn't even want any money back. I tried to give her francs, but she didn't want it. Then we finally left the tiny village and head on our journey to Hargeisa. This is the actual road. It looks like that. The road is just sand and desert. If you look, literally, you can't even see anything. We just stopped for some break. Voila, the road is just sand. We're in the desert, and that's the road. He was literally driving on top of trees. You got dogs running around. It is scary. And literally up to Hargeisa, the capital, the roads are just desert, and there's a path, kinda, if that. So right now the rivers have overflowed. They've blocked the roads. So now we're just gonna sleep on the station. So we're gonna sleep in this pit station for like 2-3 hours. Then we're gonna be back on our way to Hargeisa. I think it's still like 6 hours from here. Oh boy, was I wrong about the timings. It was nowhere near 6 hours to Hargeisa. It was more than double that. What time is it now? It's 40 past 12. It's 40 past 12, and yeah. So we're gonna be my bed. Yeah, gonna be sleeping in the open sky. See everything. It's crazy. So yeah, we're gonna sleep here. Good night. See you tomorrow. Good morning. We're still in the same place as we made the last video. We slept in that place for like 6 hours. Now, yeah. We're literally in the desert. Like there's like a pit stop area, like a service area. So we're literally in the desert. Now we're heading to Hargeisa. I think we'll reach there in... No, I don't know if we're heading now, but the guys, they started a car, so about 15 minutes I reckon. Look, literally that's the road, man. But then again, we were back on the bumpy roads, finally, after 6-7 hours at that pit stop place. But the roads were bumpy, man. Like I was literally going... It was crazy. And I had like a whole big bag with my laptop and my camera and my everything. Like trust me, I had this much leg room. Like I couldn't move my knees here and there. And I kept falling asleep. The driver was like, hey, hey, hey. Yeah, it was crazy. After seeing some camels on the road, we saw some nomadic people living in the middle of nowhere. They had like these yurt-like camps, but it was crazy to see people living out here in these conditions. And a lot of kids from that community, they tried to stop the car and tried to ask for anything, like water, money, whatever. But our driver was like, never stopped, and he kept going. We had dogs chase us from that community to ask for something as well. It was crazy, man. And just when I thought the roads were getting a bit better, came the bumpy part again. Now there was rocks involved, so it was more up and down, up and down, up and down. It was crazy. Before it was just mostly sand, now it was rocks, sand, everything mixed. Nah, it was crazy, man. It was crazy, and my bum was on fire. I'm in this random village right now, stopped again. There's kids just playing football behind me. Hey, they're actually good. They actually pass the ball, some of them. Unlike the Somalis we have in England. Yeah. And then we left the village and back on our way to Hargeisa. Now we were driving through literally thorny bushes on top of it. Look, the bush was here, he was going on top of it. He was just breaking them down through the barriers, man. It was crazy. And we had the windows open because there was no AC, and the thorny bushes, they nearly hit us like this. It was crazy. What an experience. I made friends with the driver. I don't know what he was saying. I only know like 5-6 words in Somali. But apparently he wanted a picture with me. That was a nice guy. He wanted me to record him and record his driving. Yeah. We had a language barrier, but we made it work. We took a couple pictures. And the roads near the mountains, they just got even crazier. My back was literally on fire. And when I mean back, I mean the cushion part. It was on fire. The mountains, it was just stones. Man, it was crazy. If you're ever gonna do this, and if you have the money, just pay the $80 for the front seat. Your back and your bum will thank you later. This guy was going about 90 kilometers per hour on these kind of roads. It was crazy, man. This driver, he was nuts, like in a good way. It was crazy. Of course, this happens to me. Look at that tire. Finished. That tire is finished. I missed that in the middle of the desert. It's crazy. Look, there's nothing around. Hopefully, he has a spare tire. But man, there's literally no one around. We're in the desert. خلاص. Spare tire? He has tire? Okay. So apparently the guy has another tire. It's finished. Yeah. Oh, there is another. Oh, okay. That's good. Alhamdulillah. Right now, sat in the deserts of Somaliland. We're trying to fix the tires. But yeah, we're not that far away. We're only like 15 miles away from the capital, Hargeisa. It happened at the end. It could have happened anywhere, but it happened at the end. It's going to be a 24-hour travel day, depending on when they fix it. But that's it. Sat in the desert, chilling, just some thorns behind me. So now they fixed the car again. We're on our way. We're only 15 miles away to Hargeisa. So, inshallah, let's go. That's the fixed tire. Nice. Then, alhamdulillah, after about, I think it was about 16 hours, we reached Hargeisa. I thought we was going to reach at 9 a.m. We reached around 2 p.m., 3 p.m. And we finally got on good roads. No more bum hurts. It was good, alhamdulillah. But yeah, what a journey, man. And I finally, alhamdulillah, reached Hargeisa. They dropped us at like a common point where all the jeeps congregate. Then I had to take a taxi to my place because it was about 3 kilometers away. What I thought was going to be a 15-hour journey from Djibouti to Hargeisa turned out to be close to 1 day. But alhamdulillah, we finally reached, and now the next videos will be exploring the unrecognized state of Somaliland. Inshallah, see you on the next video.